Ajax awakens to the sound of the bustling city and the sun shining bright overhead. He remembers where he is and rises from his position underneath the tree. As he heads down towards the city streets, he tries to remember the details of the dream he just had. He was at the cove on the outskirts of the city where he used to go with his parents when he was a kid, before the fracture. The ocean seemed to stretch out into forever. It was his playground, his freedom. And now, with no other options, he decides to revisit the source of his nostalgia. Ajax reaches ground level and he starts to make his way towards the cove. But as he turns out of the alleyway, he slams into a hulking figure barreling in the opposite direction. Instinctively, Ajax apologizes and turns to continue on his path. Unfortunately, the figure he slammed into was accompanied by some friends, and they did not accept his half-hearted apology. They pull Ajax back into the alleyway and prepare to fight. Ajax warns that he is not in the mood. He tries to apologize again, but it's no use. The brawl begins, and Ajax blocks and dodges the first few blows that are sent his way, catching fists thrown from every direction. But it soon becomes clear that he's outnumbered, and they aren't going to let up. Adrenaline surges, and after swiping a fist heading towards his head out of the way, he recoils with a back knuckle to the enemy's face. First blood is drawn. The battle rages on, and Ajax isn't holding back. Under normal circumstances, authorities would have put an end to this altercation before it even began, but with Odin still recovering from the attack, the fight plays out. Ajax rationalizes that he tried to apologize, they asked for this, and now he has no other choice than to defend himself. But the truth is, he's loving this. He feels alive for the first time since the attack. A subtle vibration emanates from his pocket, and he hears the whispers of a familiar voice from within his mind. The shard is calling to him. Consumed by its essence, he experiences time moving in slow motion, just as he did during the attack. In this moment of suspension, he reflects on the fact that he's always held himself back from expressing any form of retaliation, vengeance, or standing up for himself. He sees from within him a phantom, rising as a dark energy flowing out from the shard, and becoming in tune with his own body and spirit as he embraces it. Time resumes, and with the power of his phantom, his ghost, his weakness to hold back his strength from beyond himself, Ajax unleashes a fury of strikes that leaves the group of brawlers bloodied on the ground. A crowd begins to gather, and Ajax feels his back against a wall. An impulse courses through his body, sent from the phantom within, and without thinking, he falls backwards into the building and passes through to the other side. Rain begins to pour down from the sky, and Ajax pulls out the shard. Finally, he's aware of the power it holds.
All right, it's time to give Phantom a spin. We'll see you on the other side.
It's better to know better, just pick a spot. Don't ever shake it up, no. For me it's flight then fight, I never summon.